So back to the Darnell Drama channel. Pray for the let's go with back to Pray for Marion. We have not updated Pray for Marion in a very long time.
There hasn't been a lot to say.
There really hasn't been a lot to say. I've been actually very lucky, very healthy.
Other than throwing up a lot.
Throwing up a lot, which is kind of what's led to this video. And it's hard to tell from this picture, maybe, or maybe you can't see that I'm the skinniest I've ever been in my entire life. And that's due in part to medication issues and throwing up. But as far as my heart is concerned, it's been doing very well. However, I am already scheduled to have 2 surgeries in September 10th, just
6 days,
6 days
before mine.
Before hers, 2 days before our 16th anniversary. I have a growth where my xiphoid process is at the bottom of.
In English?
It's a little pointy part at the end of your sternum that.
Thank you.
Well, mine is sticking almost straight up into the muscle and it hurts, and it causes other issues that we're worried about getting broke off. So they are going to go in and surgically, saw it off and remove it. Also, while they're in there, we're praying that they will go ahead and allow the other doctor that wants to remove my gallbladder. The reason being, my gallbladder has been a
point of contention
since the heart attack in 2017. It was inflamed at that time and causing me issues then it went away, then it came back, then it went away. And they talked about whether they should remove it, not remove it. Well, we've tried everything else. I'm still having problems with throwing up. I mean, granted, it's good for me to be this light, but it's not good that I can't keep food down. The reason being, we've tried everything else. The gallbladder, since it has been a point of contention since 2017, they are going to go ahead and remove it because unlike most people who have gallbladders that just stay in one spot in their gallbladder, mine like to float around. They just kind of do their thing. Sometimes they float up and plug up the bile ducts and everything else. That makes me sick. Then they float back down, stay there for a while, then float back up. So he's like, let's just cut it out and see if that helps with the throwing up and weight loss. Well, he's happy that I've lost this weight, but that I won't continue to because I'm throwing up, and it won't therefore affect my kidneys. So I have those 2 surgeries to look forward to on the 16th. I've also now have 10th, hers is the 16th. Also be praying that I have to go see a neurosurgeon for my neck. Between C3 and C4, I have a bulge that is impending on my neck stenosis, but between 5 and 6, I have severe chronic stenosis in which it's pinched on both sides and there is no padding between. If it pinches anymore, it'll start pinching off the nerve and the flow of fluid to my nerves in my neck, and which means I could lose feeling from that point down, which is not good because that's right here. And I would prefer not to lose feeling from my neck down. So that's another possible surgery. Well, no, it's not a possible surgery. It will have to be surgically fixed.
Date to be determined.
Date to be determined. I have lower stenosis in my 7 and 8 or something in the bottom of my back, which is not at this point needing surgery, but it is going to be needing injections. So be praying for that because that is not exactly the most comfortable thing to have them shove needles into your back and to reinflate your disc. And then we go down to my ankle, which has sublateral laceration or something like that, which basically means is the tendon that usually goes around the back of my ankle has slipped out of place, and now every time I step, it pops like a rubber band against the inside of my foot. Usually the only way they can fix that again is to go in and surgically put it back in place. So on top of the September 10th 2 surgeries, I'm facing a neck back surgery and an ankle surgery. So just be praying for me, the doctors, my healing process. Remember, I am a transplant patient now, so technically I don't have an immune system, and I'm diabetic, so technically I'm supposed to not heal well. But one of my best friends says, no, you're like Wolverine, you just heal it anyways and defy all odds. So let's hope she's right and that I continue to defy those odds. But we just wanted to update you guys through video because this is a lot to try to explain on in a post. So thank you for all the prayers that you've given us over the last 7.5 years, and we thank you for everything. You guys continue to pray for us, and on to the next video.